Hi guys, Tracy here from ACR Technology. I'm with the engineering department and tech support, and I'm here with Brittany. Brittany, how are you doing today?
Good, Tracy. How are you?
I'm doing good. So we're going to show you the T1.7 tug, and real quick, Brittany's going to go through some of the specs of the tug, real quick.
Hi everyone. So this is one of our larger tugs. Well, we actually call it our medium tug, but I mean it does look like a larger tug. You can't really pick it up and take it with you anywhere, but you can try to put it in your baggage compartment. We've seen that happen before. So one of the fancy parts about this tug is that it has a Lazy Susan feature to it, which you'll find right here. It weighs about 190 pounds. The specs of it, like I said, it was 190 pounds. The length of it is 38 inches. The width of it is 35 inches and the height is 5 inches. This tug will tow up to 12,500 pounds, and it'll tow mostly tail wheels. It'll tow those aircraft with no fairing, and yeah, so you don't want to really try to use a fairing on this one because the cradle is just up a little bit too high.
Good. All right, thanks. Okay, Brittany, what's a question that a lot of people ask when they're trying to decide on what tug to get?
A lot of people want to know what the Lazy Susan does.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. So I'm going to go over kind of the Lazy Susan, what it does, how it works, and what it is. So this is the Lazy Susan here, and it's a turntable actually. So when it's in the up position, and when you notice it's locked right now, and I can unlock that and it'll turn 360 degrees with the tire in there. And the advantage of that is it's not going to stress your steering limits on your plane. So I can have it at 360 degrees, I can move the plane around, and then when I want to unload it, I put the switch into the middle position again, it comes around and locks, and that's the only place it'll unload to go out to unload your tire. So then to unload the tire, I take and put a little bit of pressure there with the tire, hold the switch, and then back right off of the Lazy Susan. So this is a Lazy Susan, this turntable capability, and this is not our smallest tug that has it. We have one that's smaller, but this is it's very handy if you've got sensitive steering limits. One of the other things though about having the Lazy Susan is then you can't use it with planes that have wheel pants. Wheel pants are too low and this thing is too high. So that's just kind of a rough idea of what it does, and then we'll give you a demonstration on how it works.
Alright guys, we're here at Chino Airport and we're going to show you how our T1.7 that we just talked about works on a plane. And we're actually using our friend's plane today, which is a Cessna 340 with a Ram modification. It is a 6-passenger plane, and the gross takeoff weight is 6,300 pounds. Tracy's going to go ahead and show you guys how the tug actually works on the plane, and he's going to demonstrate the Lazy Susan for you guys.
Okay. Well, first off, a lot of people ask, how's the tug work on these tracks at the door? And I'm going to show you. It works great. There's no problem at all with these things going over the tracks. So I'm going to load right now. And one of the things people ask, or I've seen people do, is they just ram under the wheel as fast as they can. And that's not what you want to do. What you want to do is you come up and you just touch the wheel. And you make sure you're all lined up, all centered. And now I'm going to go very slow and just load right up underneath the wheel. You'll see. Okay, now it's locked. So now I'm completely locked in there. The Lazy Susan, I haven't unlocked it, so it's still in the straight position. And then now I'm going to start backing out slowly. Okay, so here we are pulling it out. Again, you can see that the tires had no problem going over the rails there. So now I'm going to continue on out into the alleyway here. Okay, so now I'm going to unlock the Lazy Susan, and then I can rotate the tug right underneath the wheel. And then I can 360 degrees right around on itself. And then go back to the lock position of the Lazy Susan. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to release the tug from the airplane. So you're ready to go flying now, everything's set. So all you got to do is push the release button on your remote and then just push the tug a little bit forward so it takes the pressure off that back of the Lazy Susan, and then you just back right out. And again, you can go slow, you don't have to go fast. And now you're ready to go flying. Alright, so now we're going to put the plane back into the hangar. So I'm going to load up. And again, I don't have to ram it. I just want to barely touch it and then come up and load. And now I want to get it somewhat centered in the hangar, and I'm going to release the Lazy Susan. Put the plane around, get it flying. And I'm going to go. And see how we look. We look good on that side. Place, and I'm going to unload. So again, I got to have it in the position, hold the button down on top of the back. Okay, so that's how you use the tug. Now I want to show you kind of the mechanics of it. It's really a well-built, well-engineered product. So basically, you know, again, you have the Lazy Susan. You've got your 4-inch wide tracks on each side. They're motor-driven, electric motor-driven, so you can see under the hood here. When you open it up, it just has magnetic flaps that hold it shut. And we've got 2 lithium-ion 24-volt batteries. We've got 4 AC brushless motors underneath here. You can't see them through, but they're one on each side, one here and one here, and then 2 over there as well. And then we've got 2 gearboxes on each side that come together into one gearbox. All the electronics is on this board here, and very simple. If anything goes wrong, all you have to do is pull the board out, put a new one in, and you're ready to go. It's very modular in design. This is the latching mechanism for the cradle back behind it here, and it's all handled from the remote, but you can manually release it too if you got stuck and you know, your battery got dead or whatever. You can manually release your Lazy Susan. And what else, Brittany, are we forgetting on this thing?
This model has the lights on it. They do not come standard with any of our tugs. They are just an additional feature that we have. We have a little switch here for them. You'll see that here. And I'm not sure if you're able to
turn the remote on.
See the lights go on there.
Yeah, and these are fully adjustable, by the way, too. So you can turn them around. So you can have one sideways, one forward, one back. And they're really handy.
Yeah, they're pretty handy. Not just for night flying, but for even like hangars like this that may even have, you know, 2 small lights hanging from the ceiling. It'll definitely give you a lot of visibility inside your hangar.
That's a good point, yeah.
So.
Okay. I think that just about does it. Yeah, we've covered the tug pretty good, and we're going to be doing one of these for each one of our tugs, so hopefully you'll stay tuned and see the rest of them as well. So have a good day. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.